motherfucking Casey.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Alright you guys, I know it's been a while, but today I'm going to be showing you guys some brand new techniques, also putting you guys up on game with the latest and the greatest. Besides that, I'm also here to give you guys some great high quality HD 4K content. So first things first, we're going to get into the ball cap. Of course, before you do anything, you have to lay a solid foundation. I've been knowing about this product for about 5 years or so, and it's amazing. It's a great leave-in conditioner. It's a spray. It's very, very light. It smells amazing, and I absolutely love it. Like I said, when you lay a solid foundation, you have to make sure your client's hair is clean. You have to make sure that their hair is protected, and make sure that the foundation is flat. Make sure when you put the braids in, it's not lumpy, it's not humpy, they're not rushed, or any of that. Of course, the skin protectant is going to protect your skin, but besides that, the skin protectant does give your adhesive a boost. I feel like that's the best way to put it. The skin protectant gives your adhesive a boost because it's like the adhesive is already going to hold you down. Of course, Hold Me Down is going to hold you down, but besides that, when you add the skin protectant to your install, it is going to make it last even longer. When it comes down to laying your ball cap, some people like to use holding spray, some people like to use gel, some people like to use adhesive. Honestly, there's no right or wrong way. It's all about preferences, and I feel like it just really depends on the style and the client. If your client has thin edges, I would suggest that you use a gel versus a holding spray, because sometimes holding sprays can be very, very harsh and very, very tense on the edges. I feel like gel is way softer and way lighter and way more gentle. So if your client has a fuller hairline, I feel like, especially when you're in a rush, you can go ahead and just use the holding spray because it's not going to damage their edges, especially not overnight. So if you would like to use the gel, go ahead and go for it. Personally, I feel like the gel gives a flatter install anyways when it comes down to your cap. I feel like the holding spray, it gives it this crispy, crunchy feeling, and I really don't like that. It also feels very tense on your edges once you start to cut the cap off. And yes, you did see that correctly. I always spray the skin guard inside of the wig on the back side of the lace. I feel like it gives it a ultra hold when I do that. I spray it 2 to 3 times. I spray it, I blow dry it. I spray it, I blow dry it. Once you start applying your adhesive, you really want to take your time. You don't want to rush this process, and you also want to make sure you're smoothing it out evenly and not leaving any gunks of glue in one area because it's not going to dry properly. You always want to make sure that you're smoothing it out thinly and evenly. Then you're going to go in with the next layer once that one turns clear. Next layer, once that one turns clear, next layer, then you apply your wig. However many layers you decide to apply, it's your preference. It really doesn't matter. However, the more layers you apply, of course, the longer the wig is going to last. Once you start to cut the lace off, you may notice some areas where you didn't apply any adhesive in that area, or maybe you didn't apply enough. So you can just go ahead and lift the lace backwards and go ahead and just use your Hold Me Down adhesive, and you're going to use the same amount of layers that you use on the rest of the wig. pretty sure y'all already know sometimes when you bleach the knots, the bleach can bleed over onto the roots of the hair and it'll look like the hair is uneven in some kind of way. So right now all I'm doing is going in and cleaning up those roots with a root touch-up pen, and I got that from CVS. It's made by L'Oreal. In order to have super clean and flawless results like this, you have to use wigs where the knots are single knotted. The knots have to be really, really small and undetectable in order for you to have a wig that doesn't look like, oh my gosh, she's wearing a wig. So if you ever want to know why some people's wigs look better than others, it's simply because the knots are way smaller than others. When you can literally tell that people's wig is a wig, it's because the knots are too big or the lace is too thick. When it comes down to forming your baby hair, it is different ways and different techniques that you can form your baby hair. You can use holding spray, you can use foam, and you can use gel. My personal favorite is either holding spray or foam. I feel like the gel makes the baby hair too stuck, too hard, too crunchy, and too unrealistic. I feel like the holding spray whenever you're doing curls on your clients or on yourself or on your wigs, I feel like the best look is always when you layer your curls. If you try to curl your hair without any layers, it may look okay, it may get you by, it may look decent, but nothing beats layering your curls.
No motherfucking face.